second key area that we're going to be focusing on in 2009 relates to development of care and community and connectedness within the church. This is something that we've talked around a lot, and we really want to develop that. We want to draw people in. We want to develop the ways in which we can practically love and care for one another, look after one another, make sure people are connected in, making friends, and having people around them who can lift them up in prayer and support them in other ways as well. One big area that we're going to be looking at in relation to that is the way that the small groups work, and there'll be other things that we'll be doing alongside that, like gathering together for church lunches a lot more often, having open houses, and other ways we're going to keep discussing and working that through.
I'm not just giving you an old bowl. I'm not just taking a bowl that's been used before. I want to give you a new bowl. The shape, the face, the name, every aspect of this church is going to change in these days. There is going to be a new church, a new holding, a new bowl that is going to affect the nations.
The third key area relates to getting on mission, outreach and evangelism. This is something that we've begun to do in the later part of this year, getting out on the streets. In order to grow, we've got to go. Jesus called us to go. He's called each and every one of us to be witnesses wherever we are, witnesses in word, in deed, and in power. We need to train and equip, raise the profile of that in the church so that people can go out into their neighbourhoods and workplaces, but also together as a church we need to raise the profile, work together in ways that we can move into the community, praying for the sick, out on the streets, going onto doors, treasure hunt, some of the things we've begun to do already. We're going to keep pushing in for that next year.
Really, I also see that God is going to begin to add to you and an anointing to work amongst just broken people. I see like divorced mothers, and I see those who are in poverty, those who are gripped even in addiction, and I see God saying, I'm going to give you a ministry with those who are down and out, and like Gideon's army, you'll find yourself surrounded by broken men, you'll find yourself surrounded by the unlikelies, and I'm going to raise up an incredible voice in this community through unlikely people.
Area relates to expectation for growth and the building. Now, we're expecting to grow. We believe that God's called us to grow, and so we want to believe for that. Therefore, we need to prepare for that, and that's going to have an effect upon our building. We want to believe for 100 adult members over the next year or two, and if we reach that kind of number, then we're going to need more space, and so we need to start looking for other opportunities of places to meet. We need to look for other venues. We need to think about that. So over this next year we're going to have a team that will be released to start looking at all the options, looking at where we could meet, with a view to moving out on a Sunday. We're not going to get rid of the Jasper Centre, but actually we need to start thinking, if God's going to grow and add to us, what are we going to do about that? So this will be a year where we're going to push forward for that. So let's keep building. We need each other. We can't do it alone. We need to bind ourselves together and to link arms as we seek to put into action all that God is calling us and equipping us to do. So let's go. I hope that you're with us.